Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Senua.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome to Ramblings of the Month.
For April 2020.
Woohoo!
Which is this month.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is going to be a new thing we do every month. So next thing is going to be May.
Yeah.
And then June, then July, then August,
then
September, October. No, you get it.
We're even thinking of doing next year as well.
Yeah, so maybe January, February, March,
Yeah,
you get
it.
Months, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
So this kind of slot, this video thing was unlocked by our Patreon supporters.
Yeah,
So if you want to decide what we do, you can and you're not a supporter already, you can go and check out our Patreon if you want that. If not, it's fine, just watch the video and enjoy. This content is going to be free forever, but if you want to support us, it's cool. But if you haven't subscribed, then you should do that because that's free. And it makes us happier and it makes YouTube like us more. So if you like the video, if you subscribe, if you comment, if you click the bell button for notifications, these are the things all YouTube people say all the time. Like, subscribe, comment. And it's horrible to hear people say it, but we have to say it because it's the only thing that makes us stay alive. Or actually, not us as people, but the channel staying alive.
We cannot breathe without those likes.
Yeah, I need like an hour or else my oxygen stops flowing. So, vlogs.
Yeah.
Like basically these are going to be updates for the month. Little bit maybe about what we did in the month, what we want to do in the next coming weeks, coming month. And then we are going to spend probably most of the video talking about all the games we played in April.
Yeah.
These might be games we reviewed, these might be games we did live streams of, or just games that we played and didn't talk about in any way, form, or shape.
Did we even play them if we haven't talked about them?
It's true, that's kind of the reason to do this, because we have to let you know that we played games, or else you will say like, you're frauds, you don't even play games. But now we say to you, and you have to believe us, because this is on the internet, and everything on the internet is true.
Yeah.
So, what did we do this month that was different? Like in March, we started doing it's already been a month. Like, the time is flowing really, really quickly.
Yeah.
The 12th of March was the day that Norway just was shut down. And basically after that, we have been streaming things and having fun.
Yeah.
We streamed a lot in the beginning and found it really fun. And people seem to enjoy it. And now we're doing it once a week on Friday so far.
Yeah, I'm happy with the streaming so far. It's so fun to have you guys with us while we play and watching our head explode, and it's been actually more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I agree. I've really been enjoying it, and also it seems like a lot of you have been enjoying it, which is really great. And you've been engaging with us and with each other in the chat, which is really great to see.
That's so fun.
So that's something we want to continue doing, and we might want to do it more or in another way. One thing we want to do is to upgrade the overhead camera to make that better, because every time we're doing a stream now, I and you are super frustrated because we cannot get it into focus the way we want it. We cannot get it the way we want it to be, and that is frustrating and horrible.
It takes a lot of time just getting the focus right. We really want to upgrade that.
Yeah, because right now we are streaming through OBS, and we're using the OBS app for iPhone, which isn't really good, but it lets us use the iPhones. So the face cameras, they don't really matter to me that they're not perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
The important thing isn't to see our face in HD, but to see the actual board and the components, which is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So you have an older camera that we are going to try to see if that works.
Yeah.
You have to find it.
That is in a
somewhere.
box.
Yeah, after we moved. You haven't seen it, I think?
No, I haven't.
So we need to look for that and probably buy some equipment to make that into a webcam, or maybe
right now you have nothing better to do, just looking for my camera. Yeah.
That's going to be fun. It's going to be great fun for me.
Woohoo.
Yay! Amazing fun looking for a camera. But yeah, that's something we want to do to continue doing more live streams.
Yes.
Other than that, like I'm actually missing doing reviews. We haven't done a review in a month.
We kind of did some kind of review thing not that long ago. I don't remember.
The last we did was Costa Burgundy 20th anniversary edition. That was in the beginning of March, so it's been over 1.5 months, I think, since we did a review.
Yeah.
And that feels horrible. Like, I love reviewing games, so that is something we will do more in April, or in May, I mean. We have someone lined up that I'm going to tell you, and if you have suggestions, like really, if you check out the Every Game in a Collection videos and you say like, oh, I would love a review of that, let us know. Or if you have an older title that you think we might own, let us know, because this might be the time that we can actually have time to review some older titles before a new games start coming out. And if you know about some new games that came out this year, or that you haven't seen us cover from Essen last year, let us know, and we can see if we can contact some publishers and see if we can get some of those as well to review.
Yes.
We have some new games. We have Era of Tribes. We have that for quite a while. We just haven't had the time to play it yet, and I have spoken to the publisher or the designer. I'm sorry that we haven't gotten to it yet. Now it's harder because we're only going to be able to play it with 2, and it's a 4X game, so I want to be able to play it with more before we review it. But that's coming hopefully in May. We will see what happens. If we cannot play with more for a long time, we will see and maybe do a review, a 2-player review of the game. I will speak to the designer about that. Then we have Cloudspire that we just got.
Yeah, we'll play 1 player of that.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but we're not going to talk too much about it.
Marching right into it.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk too much about it anyways, because we are doing a review of that. And then we are actually doing a review of our gaming table from Geek & Son.
Yeah, we like it a lot. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. And that's basically going to be like the first kind of sponsored review. They helped us out with some of the accessories for the game, and we are going to do a review for that. So, but it doesn't really change how I feel about the table, because I would have bought a table anyways.
Yep.
So yeah, it's an expensive item, but we're going to talk more about that. That's hopefully coming next week. And we're going to do more live streams, as we said. Every Friday we're going to do, I think this Friday we're going to do the key market for the Shelf of Shame live stream.
We talked about doing key market for a little while, and I think we should do it.
Yeah, also it's a game I want to play, so it's a great way to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So Karen, Games of Fire, she said that, maybe you should do that, like once a month, take a game from Shelf of Shame and play that.
I thought that was a great idea.
A really great idea. And then we're going to do more every game in the collection.
Yes. We have a long way to go. We have just scratched the surface, I think.
So we have done 4 of these so far, and the last one really got few views. Like, I'm not gonna sit in this video and be like, oh, you're not watching my videos, but when I see a video that does well, and then we do another video, and of course we're gonna do 50 videos in that series. Not everyone's gonna be seen the same amount of times.
Yeah, of course.
But the first one was 2,000 views, and then the one that was super long, 55 minutes, actually have quite a few views.
Surprisingly a lot, yeah.
And the third one was okay, and we did 4, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, the 4th one was really bad. No one watched it, and nobody commented, and that's fine. If you don't have anything to say, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's I'm wondering why, and that is the hard thing about YouTube. We don't really know why somebody clicks a video and somebody doesn't click another video. So we are going to try to mix that up a bit to make it more personable. We are moving in a way, of course, we're now not in the couch anymore, we are down here, but we are trying to do at least some of them actually in front of the shelf and make it more as a different kind of vlog thing, not so formal.
Yeah, I think we would just try different approaches and see which one works the best, and we need some help from you too, because we're kind of a little biased when we make these kind of things, so please let us know what works and what doesn't, and we just have to try it out. Because this is the first time we do anything like this.
And probably lost. For the Every Game in the Collection.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have any suggestions or any thought about how we should do those videos, if we can make them better, if there's any way we can make you watch them, because if they're gonna be fewer and fewer views as they have been now, there's gonna be no one watching the last 20 videos in that series. And that's gonna be sad. Other than that, the channel is growing. We are soon at 4,000 subscribers.
Woohoo.
That is really fun. I think it's really hard. We are a smaller channel, so it's really hard to break through and make people notice us, because there's so much stuff going on. There's so many channels. The biggest ones and the second tier, that's not really tires, but the biggest of the biggest are the Rado, Shut Up and Sit Down, Dice Tower and all of that. And then you of course have Broken Meeple is getting almost to 10,000 subscribers, which is really cool. Quackalope is rising really high, but he's making amazing videos. I don't know if you've seen any of his videos.
I've seen some of them.
And he's so good at doing both the actual content, but he's so great at editing and all of that. So I can't compete with that. My Final Cut Pro skills aren't there in any capacity. But it's kind of hard for us as the small channel to get attention when we're not doing a review or playthrough of a brand new hot game that hasn't seen a lot of stuff yet.
Yeah, and that's probably gonna be a while since there are any hot new games. So yeah.
We will see in the summer if we can get some games.
Yeah, I'm curious how this year will be gaming wise. Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be, but yeah. So I'm really happy about reaching 4,000. I of course would wish there would be any ways that we can reach more people. So if you have any ideas for that, how we can do, what we can do different, what we can do to make more people notice that we exist, That would be awesome.
I just have to say, I'm really glad that you know that we exist. Because if you hear these words, you are here now. And that makes me so happy.
You might not know it. You might like just click it and click the random space and be like, oh, this is something, and then never remember it again.
Yeah, but then they're not hearing what I'm saying now.
That is true.
Yeah,
so
I'm
we
talking
are,
to you guys.
of course,
You're awesome.
super happy that all of you are here. That's not what I'm meaning. I just like it's interesting to think about and see what you can do, if there's like anything we can do better. Let us know if there's anything we can do to make you watch more of our videos. Not fewer. But yeah, you know.
Please let us know. We will make that happen.
You know what I mean.
Yes.
So yeah, should we talk about the games we played in April?
Yeah, let's talk about some games.
Okay, so we're gonna take that last. So some of these are gonna be games that we played in the stream, so you're gonna know them already. If you have seen them, if you haven't, you can go and watch them because they are on YouTube. So we played Heaven and Ale with the expansion.
Yeah, that was fun. I thought the expansion was a nice addition to the game. Not like super overwhelming, but a little side thing that you could kind of worry about. But you could also have the possibility to build your strategy around it, actually. And I think that was cool. I also won, like, totally unexpectedly. I was complaining about me going to lose, like, the first half. And then I realized I was doing okay.
And I was doing really bad.
And that was fun.
It was a great game. Like I said in the stream, the expansion is kind of take it or leave it. I'm happy to have it now that we have it. But I wouldn't be like if I played it and then I wouldn't run out and buy it, basically.
No, this is not a must for the game. The game is solid as it is. But if you love Heaven and Ale, play it a lot, and you need some more different strategies or just
variability.
Yeah, thank you. And check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we played the Fox in the Forest duet.
Oh, that was actually pretty nice. We like Fox in the Forest. It's like this two-player trick-taking game that works surprisingly well. And this is the co-op version of that.
Yes.
And that was... It felt a lot like the first game, in the original game. Because you have to like... Oh, I see by this cards that I can win so many times. So I have to balance it out so that it's a tracker on like a map, and you have to like balance it to both sides so that you hit the right spots on the map, but don't like go. I can't win too many times because
in a row. No. Yeah.
So you have to balance it. That was cool.
So basically, there's like movement points on them. So the winner of the trick has to move the marker that many spaces towards them, and if you land on a place that has a marker or a crystal besides it, you can take that away, and the point is to remove all the crystals.
It was hard. We haven't beaten it yet.
Really hard. Then you played for the first time Arboretum. Let's see if you remember the game.
Yeah, that was with the trees.
Yes.
That was really... It looked so beautiful, and that was really clever.
And you won very handsomely in that game.
Yeah, maybe that is why I like
0
it so
points.
much.
I didn't get 0,
so
but
much. Yeah.
Horribly.
So how do you explain the game? It reminds me a little bit about Hats. Because
which is a game really few people have heard about, but you should look into because it's really good.
Both Arboretum and Hats are really great, I think. So you have these cards that to score them, you have to place them out so they're like going from the lowest number trees to the highest, and you're trying to collect the right colors, but you also have to have a majority of that color on your hand. So you have to kind of decide how risky you're going to play, how much money you're going for here versus having here to get majority. That was really cool.
Yeah, I like it. It's a great game and it's super simple. Like you basically, you draw 2 cards, you play a card, and you discard a card.
Yep.
That's basically what you're going to do throughout the game. So it's super simple, but very, very good. Then we played on stream again A Feast for Odin.
Yeah.
Which you won? No, I won.
No, you won.
I won that one. Yes, it's one of my favorite games. Great game. If you haven't seen Top 10, go and see it. Spoiler, it's there.
Yeah, that was a spoiler. Yeah, but really great game. We played it with the expansion because it really makes the 2-player experience more enjoyable.
And overall, it makes the game a lot better.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, I would say that this is one of the expansions that I would buy for a game. Like if I talk to somebody now and they think they will like it, or maybe they played it once, I would just suggest go and buy the expansion as well, because it changes up the board in a way that's really great, also for different player counts, and just a superb worker placement game. We're going to start with 84 negative points, and there's like 60 worker placement spaces, so just your regular, normal, easiest roll in the park.
Yeah.
We played Curators.
Yeah.
We did that on stream and also played it off stream.
It's a fun little game.
Yeah.
I really like the puzzle aspect because you have these action tokens that has one action on one side and one on the other, and you can also do a double action if you can like them flip two of the similar symbol at once. So I like that really cool puzzle with timing your actions so that you get a lot of these doubles after each other in the right order.
I agree. Like it's on Kickstarter right now, so you can go and check it out. It just funded. Congratulations for that. It's hard in this time to fund, so really great job there. So if you want to check out the game, you can go and check out Curators on Kickstarter, but I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, if you want to see some more about the game, we streamed it, so go check it out.
Yeah, it's a shorter one as well, so it's the shortest stream we did.
Yeah, actually.
So it's like 45 minutes stream, or maybe an hour, but a really short stream.
Yeah.
So you can check that out. Then we played Cloudspire. We're not really going to talk about that.
Cloudspire. It was really interesting getting into this game for the first time, though. So much information.
It is. It's very heavy. We are going to play it more, both in the PvP, the solo, and the co-op mode.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
And we are going to talk about that game.
Yeah.
It seems like a very good game. I really enjoyed it the first time, so we're going to talk more about that.
So interesting, yeah.
We played Pulsar 2849.
That was the second time I've played it. First time I played it, we played it just the two of us, and it's a long time ago, and I remembered, it was okay. But last time when we played it now, that was really fun. I really got a better view of how much there is in this game to do.
To want to do, yeah.
And so little that you actually get to do. And the complexity of the dice draft and also these tracks that you move up and down on depending on what the dice you draft.
Yeah.
Really cool game. I want to play it again.
We should do that. It's a very good game, and it seems like we might be getting a copy of Shipyard in the not so distant future, so maybe we can do a stream of that. Maybe the first time we play it, or maybe play it before, but that's a game I've been looking forward to play.
Yeah.
It's a game basically it's a game of rondels, so it's like many different rondels. So it's a rondel game.
I'm intrigued.
Then we played on stream again Teotihuacan with the expansion.
And I lost so horribly. Oh.
I won by a landslide.
If you watched that video or if you're watching it, I'm sorry because my brain just died for a long time and I'm a little bit embarrassed.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. We played with the events from the expansion.
Haven't done that before.
Huh?
We haven't done that before, so that was fun.
That was cool. It changed up the way that you play a little bit. And also we played with the variable player powers.
Yeah, those are basically the must-have, I think, from the expansion.
I think so. Other than, that is the thing from the expansion that I enjoyed the most.
I also really like the two new boards for the architect, like the building of the pyramid and also the building of the decorations, because that makes them a bit more balanced, and it's really good.
It feels more refined that way,
yeah.
I agree.
So the expansion there as well is very good, so I would also suggest, if you like Teotihuacan, you will like the expansion. It's very good. Lastly, we played Brass Lancashire.
It was fun.
It's a great game. It's just it's still a great game. I'm not going to tell the story of it this time because I just did it. But it is a purely amazing Euro game that I really enjoy. Interaction is fun. The tightness is really fun. I just love it all. Great game.
I really like Lancashire. After this play with though, I'm more sure that I think that Birmingham has won my heart over by a little notch there. Yeah. But Lancashire is still a solid, super fun game. I really enjoyed playing it again.
And that is all the games we played in April.
Yeah, it was quite a lot. You're missing one, right?
I am missing one because I jumped over the one we played more than anything, which is Gloomhaven.
We played a lot of Gloomhaven. And it was been so fun.
In March, we played Gloomhaven 20 times. In April, we played Gloomhaven 22 times. So we have played Gloomhaven 42 times in 2 months.
And we beat the main story
And that is actually, it's really fun because 42 times, that is exactly the same amount that I played it the first 2 months I had it.
Oh, really?
So I played
42?
Gloomhaven.
I don't know. Is it the answer of everything?
It's
I
the
think
answer.
so, yeah.
And
Not really?
I have my 42 t-shirt on. So
This is a crazy coincidence.
It's actually a coincidence. That was really funny.
That was really funny.
But yeah,
I didn't notice.
That surprised me. Like you can see in my face, it's actually surprising me. So I've played Gloomhaven now over 90 times.
That is a lot.
Because
I haven't played it that
42
many.
times the first month, 42 times this month, and there's some times in between. So almost 100 times.
We didn't think we were going to finish it at this point because it's been so long since last time. And when we both had no jobs, we just, I think it was you, just like, let's play Gloomhaven. And
Gloomhaven!
It has just been on our table since we started playing it, almost. And it's been so fun. I really enjoyed that we got to play it a lot.
And fun fact, that's not really fun for most people, but it's fun for me. The last podcast episode of Board Gaming Ramblings, episode 13, which was never really released for those 4 of you who listened to that. And the reason I stopped the podcast was because I made that podcast. I finished it, and then before I uploaded it, I was cleaning my Mac. I was like, oh, this episode, I'm done with that. So I destroyed it, and it was gone. Before I had exported it over to iTunes, so I had nothing. And in that podcast was a song about Gloomhaven.
Was it?
Made on the Goldfinger song from James Bond.
Really?
And it was really bad. So probably you're never going to hear it.
Maybe that was for the best.
So you're probably never going to hear it.
I haven't heard this one. I don't think I've heard
I don't think you
that.
have. And that is actually a thing I want to do more, like make these songs. That was actually been fun. But that, like the music video thing is going to be a lot. But so it's just going to be, if we do songs, it should just going to be us doing duets in front of the microphone, probably.
Yeah, so if you're up for that,
let us know in the comments.
Yep.
If you're still here, which you probably not are, because most people watch the middle and the start and never the end.
Now we can say whatever we want.
Watch the videos. They're free. They're fun. Woo! They make you happy and maybe make you spend money if you like board games.
Yay!
So that's the end of this vlog. If you liked it, press like. If you didn't like it, you can press dislike, because that's a thing on YouTube. And also, if you have suggestions on how we can make it better, let us know.
Yep.
And that's the end of another video.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.